All right, guys. We are going into it. We've got a platinum player, this guy. Yes, there's a league bug right now, so it shows up as bronze, but it's actually a 2750 platinum Zerg. They have picked Dark's race as Protoss. So we've got this guy up here in the top, Dark in the bottom. And guess what, guys? Disco, wait, what is this map called? Sorry, it's the Disco Party? Jeez, I've already forgotten. Intergalactic Disco Party. Anyway, basically, this is the one where these are water slides. So there are literal water slides on this map. Units move way faster down the ramp, way slower up the ramp, and if you stand still on any of those ramps, then they will come down. So you have a water slide into this back base. You've also got one to the front, but you need to break down the rocks to actually get access into your opponent's base that way. So it's something that you do need to keep in mind. Dark has not played this map before. We explained the concept to him. Hopefully he understood it, but I have no idea. Oh, massive thanks, Zomzom, by the way. I'm going to give you guys some big shout-outs to those supporting on Twitch after the game. For now, already 2 drones coming out. Are they just to hide buildings? Is this guy just going to hide buildings? Is that what this is? Wait, what? Wait, are we walling off with hatcheries? Oh my god. I mean, if there's ever a chance to do something creative and amazing, it's a holdout challenge where it's not necessarily about the most efficient play. It's about doing things that are hard to kill and eliminate for your opponent. This is going to be fantastic. Oh my god. Dark is just doing what appears to be a more normal build order here. Oh, I think they went up and down the slide. Damn, I should have caught that on camera for you guys. I'll make sure I catch that the next time. I really like to see, you know, Dark figure out and experiment with this this water slide mechanic where he can. I think there will be another hatchery at the front soon, or is he actually going to move out, maybe hide one off in the corner of the map, something like that. For now, Nexus into Cybercore, so pretty chill standard opening so far. And indeed, we see the players kind of marking that down. Another hatchery at the front. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. What is this drone doing? Oh my lord. This guy is saying derp, and that's definitely not a wall off. If that hatchery was there, then it would be almost a complete wall off, maybe a complete wall off. Dark right now, he's trying to run down his ramp. He's checking that he's not getting killed. Whee! Ugh. Ugh. Climbing up the water slide is hard. He's just checking that those rocks weren't being broken down yet. Oh my god, that's so... Whew. It's painful climbing up there, man. Meanwhile, a couple of drones building at home. Queen, full gasless for now. Dark planning a forward proxy. I think a robo would be a good idea because this is going to be spine crawlers coming up for this guy. So this guy building the spines already has a drone ready to take a hatchery over on Dark side of the map. It's going to be, yeah, robo. So he's going to go, yeah, proxy immortal. Probably just like maybe robo immortal 4-gate, something like that would be a great way to finish your opponent off here as quickly as possible. We've got Queen at the front here as well. A little bit of creep connecting the bases would be nice just so the spines can move around. Whee! The Zergling there just slides down and then... oh, that'd be... Looks like a nice massage actually, right? If you stand sideways at the bottom of the water slide, guys, you get a bit of a... To be fair, it looks more like getting kicked in the ribs repeatedly than a massage, let's be real. He does actually see the proxy, which is fantastic as well there, so he knows about the proxy coming in. This guy's Overlord is going to go down. Dark does take that one out with the Stalker at home. The Adept getting inside the main base. Oh my god, I didn't even realize. This has already picked off so many units. Sorry, guys. I was so busy staring at the Zergling. This Adept has killed 8 units so far. What the hell? She's going to slide down the ramp, and oh, the Zerglings are hot on her tail, so she does go down there, but not before killing 7 drones and a Zergling. Are you kidding me? Spine crawlers to wall off the front of the base. Not a bad idea for this guy. The problem is, of course, that the Immortal is going to break this down and the Dark is going to be pushing up the ramp into the back of the base. Oh my god. We've got triple robo. What? Oh, Dark, you troll gamer. Dark is going to go mass Immortal because he's figured, hey, there's so many buildings. This player's going like mass hatchery. I need things that do bonus damage to armored because it's spines and hatcheries. So he's going triple robo Immortal. Dark playing big brain flexible gamer strategies here. But I got to say, this guy playing pretty intelligently, considering the situation that he is in, playing up against a world champ. Former world champion. Observer coming up for Dark. Will spot on that high ground. These rocks are almost down. He's about to get access to the bottom of that water slide. He's going to be marching on up that ramp. Meanwhile, Dark as a Stalker just having a bit of a massage at home as well. And another second Immortal is out. A third Immortal on the way as well. He's going to make a sentry as well just to make sure he can't get surrounded. Oh my god! The most awkward waddle of all time! Oh, that looks like a real bloody struggle, man. Oh, they fight. No, okay. And then they want to kite backwards, but notice whenever they stand still, they will slide down as well. Dark smile. He's just beaming. He's just like, this is actually the greatest mechanic ever. You can tell he's appreciating this. The great thing is you don't even need to stutter step and they will slide and shoot like that. Oh, the Immortals. 5 Immortals in his sentry. The Queen randomly walks out there. Oh no, it looks like he pulled his drone home. The hatchery isn't up anymore. This guy trying to hold on with Queens, Spines, and a few slow Zerglings here, building more slow Zerglings. We've got 2 more Warp Prisms. Dark trying to push up there, but I think he needs to forward stutter step, because whenever he just A moves, his units do fall all the way back there. His sentries, he's going to pull those back just to get them out of the way, and the Immortals... It's so stupid. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, he's finally he's gonna breach the water slide, but he doesn't want to get surrounded by the Zerglings. This guy scares him back down the water slide. He goes oogie boogie with the mass Zergling. And whilst they take a terrible actual fight versus the Immortals, they buy so much time. Just by scaring him back onto the water slide because he doesn't want to get surrounded. He's like, oh, okay. Dark making 3 more Warp Prisms. He wants to do a mass Immortal drop right now. He's like, screw it. The water slide's way too hard to go up, man. I'm just going to go over this way, dude. He mass Immortal hallucinates as well. I got to say, guys, as this guy, I'd be quaking in my boots. You'd be like, is that like 20 Immortals coming my way? What the bloody hell is going on? The mass Zergling's going to come to the front. They're going to try and help with these Spine Crawlers to defend, but that is a bloody lot of Immortals. He's repositioning his Immortals left, right, and center with some of that fancy Warp Prism micro. Picks him up, drops him down, dances all around. The hallucinations tanking bloody well, and I think Dark might be looking for not a perfect game, but very close to a perfect game, with 1 Adept only going down. We're up that 8-minute mark, though. This guy doing exceptionally well for a Platinum player. Just, you know, falling off with hatcheries and spines, having fun, turtling it out, and getting Dark to really get stuck on that water slide for a couple more minutes than he wanted to. The Immortals are going to come forward as well. We've got another hatchery up, but no drones got out of this base. I'd like to see him sneak some drones out that back, try to get out the left side. Maybe he could get something out on the map. As it is, there we go. The drones are going to go, but it might be a little bit too late, a bit too obvious, I think. And here we go, the drones. Oh, they don't go down the water slide. They're going to try and run out the front, but absolutely locks the door. Does Dark with that force field, and every single drone goes down. Wait, no, one of them. There's one drone. One drone on a mission. He's on a mission. He's going to try and escape. But if... there's a probe down there. Does Dark see it, guys? Well, the thing is, Dark's going to see it in a moment. Does he see it, though? It's on his minimap. We're on Dark's camera. I don't think Dark noticed it. I don't think Dark noticed it, which means this guy could build a hatchery down here. He's got to build it right now. Okay, he does get that hatchery started just in time, which means he's not eliminated. And Dark is like, what the hell? How is this game not over, man? GG, says this guy. Well, the triple Warp Prism hunting, and he does barely get a glimpse of that hatchery. Dark does react pretty quickly there, and he will drop these 2 more Immortals out as well. But over 9 minutes, an admirable effort. That's as long as I last against Dark in the last best of 3 I played against him in a tournament. So, I gotta say, this guy is technically at least twice as good as I am. Well played, mate. Alright, guys. Going into the next map of the Holdout Challenge, we've got Cosmic, a Platinum Protoss player, who's going to be trying desperately to survive against Dark. Now, Dark is, of course, the 2019 BlizzCon World Champion, the 2016 runner-up to the World Championship. He's also the guy who has basically, I mean, he's just had some of the most exciting games in the last few years. So not only is Dark a championship caliber player who wins regular tournaments, he's won GSL, Star Leagues, DreamHack Valencia, the most recent Premier tournament, he managed to crush through there in an absolutely insane grand finals versus Maru that went all the way, the whole distance. He's just had so many good series and games and exciting ones, first of all. So he's going to open up with Hatchery first here to start. Now, you might think, oh, it's a bit conservative, but that's just going to give him a bit more of an economy boost, a bit more production and all that sort of stuff. So I actually really like this idea of starting things off with a bit more economy. I do think pool first is, if your opponent's opening standard, it's going to make more sense. And it still might be good just to put on some light pressure, but I think he's going to be trying to slow things down just a little bit. Now, knowing Dark, I actually would not be surprised if he... When did this gas go down? Not that early on the gas, actually. Interesting. So I was thinking Nidus Worm. I was like, man, Dark said before this game, he's like, oh, it's Protoss. I don't know if I can finish it quickly because it's a Protoss player. I was like, get out of here, man. Come on. You're going to be able to do it. No worries. And the thing is, yeah, one base wall off. So I really thought he would take his gas a little bit quicker, and then he would skip the queen in the main and go straight for lair. But I think he can, with this gas count, he can maybe go queen, queen. Yeah, he could hold off on it. It'll line up. It'll line up close enough. He could go straight for a lair and a Nidus Worm. Problem. Cosmic's so full walled off. He's already got pylons spotting for that, and he's building 2 stalkers, which is a great way of just walling off, getting defense up, build some batteries, all that sort of stuff. So Roach Warren does go down in the main base here. So Dark planning what appears to be like a Ravager Ling bust. Now, the problem Cosmic could have here is damage output, right? So a lot of Protoss players are like, I've got a battery, I've got a wall off, this is like really hard to break. But if you've only got a couple stalkers behind it, you have so little damage, right? And Cosmic is, of course, going to be seeing just how long the time they can get. We've got the shield battery going up there. So Cosmic, I like that idea. I do worry about the scalability of the damage output, though. That's the only problem. The Stalkers are going to massively overkill versus the Zerglings. Now, we've still got drones coming in for now. Couple more drones, Ling speed on the way. And I think seeing the batteries here, Dark's going to have to second guess himself. His face, I can see, looks a little bit like, this is kind of annoying, man. Like, he's got to be, he's like, dude, how am I going to break this? Like, clearly the right strategy in a normal game is just take a third, take a fourth. But Dark's like, no. I am going to try and just bust this with Ravager Ling. And, oh, the Stargate. If Cosmic gets out like a Void Ray or two, and there's nothing that shoots up on this side of the map, that could be huge. Now, interestingly, Dark's still droning. So Dark is doing a mixed play here. He's going to try and siege him down with Ravagers. He's got the chance to rally Speedlings behind it, but with only one... Oh, no, he does have a second gas. 2 workers on the second gas. Okay, I see. So Dark's going to start making these Ravagers now, and because the Stargate's still a while away, I think he's going to be able to siege down some of these buildings. Of course, if Cosmic's good at using Overcharge and then manually healing the buildings, that'll work. But that's advanced micro. The last time I saw a Platinum player manually micro their shield battery to heal a building, that was a while ago, guys. Uh-oh, Stalker's getting hit there, but it does pull back. Stalkers are behind the wall off, doing okay for now. Dark's got only one Overlord here. He's got another Overlord not too far behind, though. He's going to start trying to bust this down. Mass Ravager Ling coming on in. Cosmic needs to get that Void Ray going. That Void Ray! He needs to start it, but he's under pressure on the front. The multitasking falling apart for Cosmic a little bit here. The Cybercore's going to go down either way. And remember, that is when the Mass Speedling can come on in here. The Void Ray is coming. It's getting chrono boosted as well. Cosmic's trying to hang on. Another Stalker's going down. Oh my god, the Stalkers. Okay, he does dodge that bile. Dark is coming for you, and he is absolutely relentless. He's up to 4 Ravagers now, and you can see where he's biling there. Oh, he takes out a Stalker as well. The Lings can now get in. Is that going to be the right way to do it? The Stalkers. Nice wall off for Cosmic. One Stalker gets trapped outside. Another one goes down pretty quickly. The Ravagers are going to try and take down the battery. Overcharge. Is this going to get held? The Void Ray's out. Cosmic. Oh, Dark is not going to be happy about that. Dark is not going to be happy about this. He has been defended. And Cosmic holds on. Ooh. Oh, Quad Bile. Ah, the Void Ray. No. Oh, I would take this moment to make fun of Cosmic if I hadn't seen him do that to Zest's carriers on 3 separate occasions. I saw Dark kill Zest's carriers with just Corrosive Bile, nothing else. So I honestly, no shame on Cosmic there. Dark has some sort of, it's not even a skill thing, because there's no skill involved. You put the bile and you hope they don't move. Yet somehow Dark has killed more air units of pro gamers with Corrosive Bile than any other pro. We've seen him kill probably a dozen battle cruisers with Corrosive Bile as well. There is one man who counters air units with Ravagers. That is Dark, and he is just an absolute Chad gamer. GG, well played is going to come out for Cosmic. Good luck in GSL, says Cosmic. Obviously, Dark's got his GSL group coming off in about a week and a half, so good to see Cosmic being a good sport. Of course, he's not going to leave the game, as he's going to make Dark kill the last couple of buildings here as well. And it looks like he will be getting up above the 6-minute 20 mark. I'd say, looks like we'd get about 6-minute 30 here. Not too bad. Oh, there's a hidden probe! There's a hidden probe, but he forgot about it. He's got enough minerals to rebuild. He could be building assimilators. Cosmic! Cosmic, wake up, bud! Wake up! Wake up! He didn't build! He found the probe! Guys, he was about to place a building and he didn't put it down in time. He waited too long. I didn't see the time on that. I didn't see the time. Was it 6:35 or something? What was the time on that? 6:27. 6:27. We are going into it. It's a Diamond 2 Terran Templar up against Dark on one of the very first maps, Desert Oasis, that was out when StarCraft 2 first released. It's not that big a map. The maps were generally tiny when StarCraft 2 released, but by God is the layout weird. We've got Templar down here, the Terran player, Dark, the Zerg in the top, and you have to go all the way over here to your ramp. So you get this big weird main base. Your natural expansion is then all the way over here in the corner, exceptionally far away. You've got rocks blocking off this other path. So basically you have to go down here to your natural and then around and then all the way through the middle. You need to curve around this giant spiral to get to your opponent's base. So it takes forever to cross this map unless you break these rocks down. However, you can siege a tank here and hit their main base. Hell, you can siege a tank over here and hit the main base. There is some disgusting things that you can do to take advantage of this map for sure. I mean, it's just the maps just had things which you don't see. Like there's like rules with modern maps that a lot of us don't even realize are there. There's just kind of conventions of, hey, you don't make maps with a ramp like this. Notice how there's no unbuildable plate. This map was from before they put the depot or the rocks, the unbuildable plate at the bottom of the ramp. So back in the day, people would proxy 2 barracks, walk over, and they'd wall off the bottom of your ramp with 2 bunkers. And you just couldn't even get out. And you'd just die. You'd just be locked on one base. So this is like from a very early age of StarCraft 2, where it's a very different game. Now, Templar is going for a planetary fortress on one base and is sneaking an SCV out. Dark has gone for a forward hatchery on the gold. Oh, very clever. So he's going for the gold base. Dark says, what? He sees the planetary erecting itself in the main. He's like, what in the hell are you doing, dude? Templar's like, for a bronze build, man. But I think with no barracks, no factory, there's a big problem here. I think you really want to get up some cyclones or tanks to see exactly what's going on, right? Now, he's going to try and sneak down here, make a command center, and then float it. If he lets this command center finish and then float to the island, that could be bad news bears for Dark. Now, Dark is also going to go for another gold base. I did not realize there was a gold on this map. He's transferring a few workers out, and he's going to transfer a few more as well. They're going to move down to that gold where they get that bonus mining. This is actually sick. Templar has a command center going up on this bottom base. Dude, if he can float some CCs out, that'd be so annoying for Dark to get rid of. Dark's going to try and take him out. He's got the gold base. Oh, bit of a misclick. Dark here with a bit of a Bronze League play. Hello. Does fix that one up. There we go. And high-sec auto-tracking, that's the +1 range to the planetary fortress and missile turret upgrade. Templar is building a missile turret at 2 minutes and 40 seconds, guys. I want to remind you, this is a diamond player. What is he possibly building a missile turret for? At 2.5 minutes. What is he going to have? 3-minute mutilisks? Templar, have you not played since Wings of Liberty? Your timing sense is off, mate. Well, this command center over here. Oh, these Zerglings. Dark's pulling drones. He wants to stop this command center getting up because he knows if this command center finishes, it can float to the corner or more for planetary, and he's in big trouble. And can he get there? I think he can stop it. If he can stop this command center, that'll be such a big win. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Dark floats an Overlord in and dies to the missile turret. That's what the missile turret was there for, pig. You idiot. You stupid commentator who doesn't understand the strategy game. Why are you so stupid? Oh my god. Oh, good micro on the SCV, but not quite able to get it. The previous Masters player, by the way, guys, we had people in Twitch chat say, is this really Masters League? It's got so bad. There's other people like, yeah, it's an A Masters, not EU Masters. Yeah, well, this is an EU Masters player. So eat a dick, haters. Fucking... I'm going to go planetary on one base. Go make fun of NA some more. Oh, cancel, cancel. Okay, he does get the money back. He's going to try and sneak out. The problem is Dark has vision everywhere, and he's got Overlord speed, so he's got Overlords patrolling everywhere. So Templar can't really sneak any of these buildings out. And Templar, he's now building a factory as well to total up on one base. And, oh, I like this SCV. I actually think he should build a command center up here. One of the last places Dark would look. He's got to try and hide these SCVs wherever he can. But Templar not quite able to get those up. Infestation Pit on the way. I think Dark wants to run down here and siege him from the back with swarm hosts. Not bad. Not bloody bad. And Dark did say, look, looking at the map layout, I don't know if I can finish it that fast, but I know I can finish it with style and play some fun strategies for the map. So big thanks to Dark for being such a bloody legend and rocking up today to just get involved with some sillies, man. I love it. So many players are just, you know, a bit too try-hard. But Dark, on the other hand, is the sort of pro gamer who's like, any chance to literally take a dump on people for fun. And that's exactly what he does. He presses the diarrhea button on the Overlord and says, poo in your general direction. And that command center is not going to get up either. Templar is just stuck there, dude. Templar is stuck, unable to expand right now. He's going to have to go double factory tank on one base and try to turtle it out. But you know what tanks aren't good against? Swarm hosts. He's also getting drop overlords, which is just the sickest. So we're going to see drop overlord swarm host drops, I think. Oh my lord. SCV's trying to sneak out. He sees the swarm host does Templar, but can he do anything about it? I don't know. Maybe, I mean, you want Hellbats against this, really. Hellbats would be one of the best things you could build to deal with those locusts as they land. But Nidus Worm's on the way as well. Dark running up here, ready to start throwing locusts into the base. And as long as he, I mean, the planetary has pretty good range, but he could land on the edges and start hitting the production without going into planetary range. We'll see if Dark micros it at all. And, oh, he does get aggroed in there. So the planetary will take out these locusts pretty quickly. So no micro on the initial wave. Zerglings do take out that command center. Templar trying to get out of his cage. And Templar unable to so far. Dark says, you will never get this. You will never get this. And yeah, Templar, I mean, he wants to break out of his cage and get this, but I don't think he's going to be able to, man. He is locked in. Oh, look at this. The tank can't pop out, so he has to kill his own tech lab. Oh no, so the tank now can pop out. What's it? He's got to move this factory. Oh my lord. Okay, right now he's just saying, survive, please survive. Dark is Nidus worming just to get drones on the island. Oh my lord. Dark is not only going to be killing him in under 10 minutes, I think, he's also going to have Broodlords up in a minute with his double gold base and an endless load of swarm hosts throwing their babies into his opponent's face. This is absolutely disgusting. Man, if Templar was able to float a command center out or something, you know, I really could have seen this being a big difficulty. But Dark found out just in time. The Nidus worms are popping up all over the place. They're going to allow him to rally drones out on the map as well. Look at this. He's literally loading drones into and out of the Nidus worm. Amazing god tier gaming stuff. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, popping into the Nidus worm. And which one does he pop out of? Either of these. There we go. Drones popping out up in the top left. More gases going down. Locust coming in again as well. Planetary being mass repaired. The tanks are still alive. Is he shooting his other factory? That's got to be a mistake. That's got to be a mistake. Stop shooting your own factory. Press the stop button. Press the stop button. Okay, he did manage to stop it shooting there for a moment, but the swarm hosts are still here. Greater Spires on the way, which means Broodlords are coming in as well, guys. Mass swarm hosts hanging out right now. Tanks trying to build up. We've got Nidus worms on all sides. The dropper lords are here as well. There's overlords everywhere. As I said, guys, Dark wanted to take a poo on his opponent, and he is literally covering this map in excrement right now. He's got his little poop spreaders here, his little creep shoomers. And here comes another big wave of locusts, but no micro on them. Dark just letting them land willy-nilly. And they do actually get cleared up pretty quickly by the tanks and the planetary. So Templar, despite having a rough start with all of his things being found, is fighting back. Now, the problem is, if you're able to poo on your opponent, they still don't leave the game. They don't get the message. I think Dark, looking at his face right now, he's saying, you know what follows that up? Well, it's going to be PP time, right? So he's coming forward with his corruptors. I'm hoping he goes for PP Will he go straight? Maybe he goes straight Broodlords, actually. He might just go for throwing the babies. He was already throwing the Locust babies. He might throw the Broodlord babies as well, the Broodlings. I would like to see him use that Caustic Spray. For those who don't know, Dark did just wake up before playing today's challenge, and he told me he drank 3 liters of Mountain Dew to prepare for this elite extreme gamer challenge. And so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got a lot of that Caustic Spray saved up. He does spread those Locusts out. My God, a lot of the tanks going down this time. Does get 3 or 4 of the tanks. Good quick unsiege micro on those Templar siege tanks. But dude, the Broodlords are coming. 11 Broodlords on the way already. Make that 12. Make that 13 Broodlords. Ling speed's on the way as well. Templar, double planetary building armor. High sec auto tracking. But I'll tell you what, I think there's only one of these players who's going to be having high sex at the end of this series. And I think that's going to be Dark. Dark is going to... It's going to go over 10 minutes though. So let's be real, even though this was a map which was always going to favor the player who's turtling up because it's so hard to get across it, Dark has done this in absolute style. He's now got Nidus inside the main. The Broodlords are here as well. SCV's going to try and escape. The Zerglings. Ling speed's not quite done, but they're still going to nonetheless stop it. The Broodlings coming in. The Swarmhost tossing their Locusts as well. One planetary is about to fall. Another planetary is already in the yellow. The tanks are going down. Templar dropping the smiley face. And he smiles as Dark plunges his knife into his guts again and again and says, it's time to get out of here, buddy. You hit the 10-minute mark. You got to 4 digits. You're in a very exclusive club having achieved that. Well done, buddy. He's building Mutalisks now as Dark. Factory is floating off to land on the low ground. Anything to extend his life. He should probably try to land it down here on the other side of those rocks, just to make it a little harder to get to. Not that the Broodlords care too much. You can see, man, this planetary takes a while to die. My God. Finally, as the Locusts come in, that planetary will be going down. But the 0-0 Broodlings, for those who don't know, a planetary has 5 armor. So the Broodlings only do half the damage a point an attack to the planetary fortress. So that's why it takes almost no damage from unupgraded Zerglings and Broodlings. Only the Locusts were doing real damage, as well as the actual 20 damage impact damage of the Broodlord. There's still a factory! Dark, there's still a factory, bro! Get down there! Dark maxed out 4k minerals, 3k gas in the bank at 11 minutes. And man, Templar, is this a record? A Masters player got 13 minutes. I think this is going to be our second place. 11 minutes 25. Templar planetary on the main says pro bronze build. Even though he doesn't get his hidden command centers up, still hangs on for 11 minutes 30, and that counts as a win for you. Well done, Templar.